Every year, millions of Americans enjoy the exercise and relaxation and excitement that come from hunting, while millions more enjoy just watching birds and animals.
And look at this, imagine sitting on this. Is this yours?
I think it's kind of an intuitive thing, the effect of my mother on my work in terms of just growing up as a child. I was always going out with her in the woods or on walks, and she was always seeing things that most people don't see. Look, they've used pieces of plastic. Nice one. It'll hold together. Small things, wasp nests, little minnows, cicada skins, all kinds of feathers, and she would always comment on them and pick them up, and we would bring them home. We'd talk about them.
Oh, you got a feather in your mouth.
Hey! I know, it's been forever. That was flattering, so I'll go for that.
And she collected things and didn't do anything with them, just collected them, especially picture frames, old broken bits of furniture. It was like these things were very precious items.
Do you keep any kind of records of where you find these pieces? I mean the original chair.
Yeah, in my head.
I really always liked this one.
I hope everything.
This looks like an installment artist.
Yeah.
And for me, I enjoy installation because it's a part of creating a whole experience for the viewer. And it seems in a way more related to the world and to life, the way we experience life. We don't just stand in one place and look at one thing. We walk through, and time is a part of life. See all those parts, as well as the concept or what I'm trying to communicate, is all part of a whole. They have to all work equally well. And to me, the objects that we surround ourselves with, that we buy, that we make, that we have in our homes, they're deeply symbolic for us as a culture, for each individual. My objects obviously don't have a function, and that's one thing that I cherish about the work that I do, because I feel like in this day and age there's so many things that have to have functions, that have to be seen a certain way, that have to be made for a certain purpose. And to be able to be an artist and make work that relates to my own imagination, to my own creative process, and to be able to do that and have people appreciate and enjoy it, and it not have to be about some specific use or purpose it has. That to me is to be able to do that is just one of the most wonderful parts of being able to be an artist. And so the work is very much about nature, but it's also about thinking about the way we look at the world. I mean, how do we judge what something is? I mean, we have these labels in our head about knives are always like this, they're always displayed this way, so this has to be a knife. And that's one great thing about children. Children appreciate nature so much more. They appreciate surprise. They see things in a different way. Through my work, I'm really trying to get the viewer to be more like a child, to be more open, to see nature and the beauty of it, and that we need to protect it, as well as just open those blinders that we have to what is art. Not only what is art, but how do we see life, and why do we have to be so closed in the way we see things?
I came to a funeral here one time back in high school, and that's how I found out about it. But I didn't start coming here to look for things until the last 5 years maybe.
Decoys, believe it or not, have been claimed to be the finest folk art, American folk art, simply because it is the oldest American folk art. We actually learned decoy making from the native, the American native.
This demonstration shows virtual creatures that were evolved to perform specific tasks in simulated physical environments. Most of the creatures are results from independent evolutions. Some developed strategies similar to those in real life. Once they're evolved, multiple copies of these creatures can be made and simulated together in the same environment.